succeed there. The need for government to play its role and interagency collaboration by various stakeholders towards strengthening judicial and prosecutorial responses to wildlife crime has been brought to the front burner. This was at a sensitization roundtable to strengthen awareness and legal enforcement mechanism for wildlife protection in Calabar. Again, Paul Abel brings us details of this report.
Gathered in this hall are judges, magistrates, law enforcement agents, and conservation personnel with the objective of raising awareness about the severity and impact of wildlife trafficking on biodiversity and people in Nigeria, highlight legal frameworks governing wildlife protection, and identify challenges in prosecuting wildlife cases. Others are to uphold Nigeria's obligations as a CITES, that is, Convention of International Trade on Endangered Species, Flora and Fauna signatory, as well as to promote collaboration between the judiciary, conservation organizations, and other law enforcement agencies for stronger case management.
Wildlife crime is associated with money laundering, it's associated with insecurity, it's associated with proliferation of arms. And so we are dealing with a very big issue. And you know that we need to collaborate to be able to effectively address this challenge.
It's timely. And the good thing is that the judges, who are the ones that will adjudicate on these issues, are the ones that are here, so that they understand the severity of what we are saying. It's not just mere hearing it or seeing it in newspaper pages. It's issue of them understanding and also being able to understand the CITES laws and the fact that they have been domesticated and the fact that they are enforceable.
It's a sensitization on, collaboration in discharging of our various duties. Immigration is the gatekeepers of all the borders into the country. So if we don't admit, like this very agency cannot do their work.
The Chief Judge of Cross River State, represented, speaks on the role of the judiciary and others.
I consider this a very important sensitization program because it will now enable us to retain our heritage and for future generations, whereby wildlife includes both animal and forest. And once they are retained, there will be a proper ecosystem continuing despite the climate change.
Participants are taken through overview of wildlife crime, Nigeria's wildlife legal framework and challenges in prosecution, international conventions and Nigeria's obligations. Others are importance of judicial awareness, case studies and precedents, strengthening interagency cooperation, and an interactive session on current challenges in prosecution and adjudication.
It has been affirmed that if this fight against wildlife crime must succeed, then government, the judiciary, as well as law enforcement stakeholders must collaborate to achieve the desired purpose. In Calabar, Paul Abel, NTA News.
That's the much we can take.